everybody. I am Russ. He is Chris. And right now, there is a deal that's running across the bottom. It's going beep, 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 beep.
That must be yours, because yesterday mine went beep for a little while.
All right. As you got it, we talked about it on the show yesterday. New year, new start, everything. By the time Chris is 40, which is on March the 19th, he wants to be in great shape.
Y'all remember that?
March the 19th is his birthday. He wants to be in great shape for his 40th birthday party. We started yesterday morning with what Kyle Price gave us was called insanity. It is probably the P90X on steroids. It is a cardio. Let me just say, God dang it, I'm glad you're alive right now.
Hell, I'm glad you're alive.
I got winded. I'm not in as bad of cardio shape as you.
No,
now,
because you actually do cardio.
Yeah, my body physically got tired. It did. My legs got heavy. I enjoyed that. But you got to realize, you jumped from nothing to something, which was, you did great. I want to tell you that. Because Stephanie had to do it yesterday at 5 o'clock. And
let me just tell y'all something. The fit test is 7 or 8 different exercises that you keep number of.
That's exactly right.
Let me just go on and tell y'all that one time I was so tired that I just went, okay, I think that's 20. I forgot what number I was on. So one of my fit tests may be off a little bit.
Don't worry about that. I'm going to tell you. You only almost puked once.
Let me give him some background.
Give him some background.
Look, I do not sweat. I have to get abnormally hot to sweat, and I just get so hot, and I got a little lightheaded there. I had to go in there. I gagged a couple times, and then I started sweating.
Yeah.
And then I was okay, but that was a mother.
And not only is this going to be fun because you guys are we're going to talk about it a lot, but I'm documenting it. I am documenting it. I filmed him laying on the bed. I did us all. So day 1 of insanity was yesterday. Day 2 in about another 4.5 hours. Because we've been doing we're going to do it at 10 o'clock, 9 or 10 every morning. And
that's already a stretch.
Yeah, that's tough getting up that early.
early.
But that was, it was funny and it was fun, and it was one of those deals where it just lets you know what? We are not 20 anymore.
No, not at all. But I think I'm bigger. I'm better already. Wait. Oh.
And the only bad thing
my
about
elbow,
this,
it's working almost.
only bad thing about this is your arm's not going to get a lot of rest. So we got to figure out how to.
You know what?
You're just going to tough it.
It hurts regard. We got the young punks that challenged us for Sunday.
Yes, basketball game.
You know. I don't know if they know what's coming.
We got to come with it. Them young punks challenge us. We in it. We got me, Chris, Ray on Hackers Golf, Ray Fight, and my buddy Gerald Childs as our team. We picked up the coach out at Bosqueville, and we're gonna kick the crap out of Drez and his 4 or 5. But he can have 10 guys for all I care.
Tyler's one of them. We know Tyler.
Tyler Hogan. We're gonna put a whooping on him. All right, we're gonna talk about kids, speak about kids, and you've got children. Right?
You just want me to tell which story you want me to tell?
Let's go into last night's story, and then we'll go into today's story.
Okay. Well, I got a call. I have Megan, Marissa, and Colin. Then I have Ariel, and Ariel lives with her mother. And I got a phone call from Ariel's mother, and she went, "Your daughter will not have privileges to her phone." And she will not have privileges to her brand new netbook that she got for Christmas from you guys.
Correct.
And I went, "What happened?" She went, "Well, she's grown now. She's 14. She's grown.
She's an old woman. Do her thing."
Well, her and her sister walked to the mall.
Right.
And then went across the highway to the Y.
Right.
Her mother called and said, "Where are you?" And she said, "We're somewhere that they weren't."
Correct.
Heard boys in the background, this, that, and the other. And she said, "You need to get home now or you're in trouble."
Correct.
End of conversation. Phones go back in your pocket. Well, Ariel's phone did not cut off. And when my mom ain't gonna do a blankety blank blank to me when I get home, you bleep beep 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 blah blah blah. For some reason, she lost phone privileges.
Now, I do want to say this. I want to commend Michelle, because if she didn't have the phone and the netbook to take away, we might be going to your daughter's funeral.
Well, I sent Michelle a very nice text today going, I know I was laughing when you told me, but I totally support it. I totally understand. And thanks for not killing her.
Yes, yes.
Because Michelle could put a beat down on her. So
yes, she could.
Thanks for not, abusing our child.
Now, that was child story 1. Here comes child story 2. Proceed.
Dad, I just don't want to be here today.
School, that is.
I go, it's your first day back, and it's 9. I've just been crying all morning. I go, okay. He goes, stick it out. I said, ain't that bad. Well, some backstory. Megan and her boyfriend broke up. Megan, believe it or not, is half black.
Correct.
This kid's parents don't really care for that.
Correct.
Which is fine. Their belief is their belief.
Correct.
Well, her and her boyfriend, I guess he got tired of the pressures and they
Right.
broke up. Well, now Megan thinks it's all her fault.
Yep.
Well, I went, then her friend texted me. I went, Megan's crying. She don't want to be here. I said, well, you know what? Have her come home at lunch. I'm a caring dad.
Yes, you are.
Have her come, she can come on home at lunch, but she's not allowed to go anywhere else the rest of the day. If it's that bad,
Anywhere.
then she can't go anywhere. Okay, I'll tell her. At lunch, I got a text.
Yeah.
Dad, I think I'm going to stick it out.
Sticking it out.
I'm going to stick it out because I really want to go to my friend's house later.
And you were so nice when she got here yesterday afternoon. Gave her some money for some queso for her chips, and I think for some ice cream so she can go kind of whine in the food.
Yeah, she's going to be fine.
She'll be fine.
She really longs to be liked, but sometimes she does some unlikable things.
Yeah. I just wish girls could understand. Steve Harvey was on Dr. Phil yesterday, and we've said it so much about relationships because we know. We sure know. You know what? Golly, why do you girls want so bad to want somebody to want you? That's a country song.
I think so.
It is all about you being happy. We've talked about this so much. If you're not happy, we can't make you happy.
Steve Harvey was on there yesterday.
Oh.
And his book. You don't even have to read the book. Just read the title. Act like a woman, think like a man. There you go.
Golly, that's a funny deal.
I know they're thinking men don't think.
That's a good book.
I'm thinking right now.
Just to hear him talk about that was everything that we have talked about knowing exactly what you want in a relationship. Not wanting somebody, you can't change anybody.
I know what I want in a relationship, and I tell them.
That's exactly right.
That's all I want.
I want a little coffee.
Okay, here we go. Our friend, Miss Nikki,
A lot of coffee.
she played Loretta Dunn in the Cowboy and Lucky movie and the series.
Yep.
She had a Facebook post yesterday, and it asked, went on a date, who pays? I would like to know everybody's feedback. And you would have thought she asked the world's toughest question. Do men pay? Is it okay if the woman picks up the tab sometime? What if this? What if that? And boy, the darts started flying.